Oh, hello there! And welcome to the Fantasy Workshop. It's spring in southern Sweden. And spring for me means beautiful flowers in a beautiful garden. Now I do have a garden, but it's not so beautiful. And I want to change that. So what I want to do in this video is I want to make concrete tiles in the shape of mushrooms. I think that could be very cool. So I think in theory it's very simple. I make a sculpt of a mushroom, I make a mold, and I fill that mold with concrete. So let's start by making a design. I think something like this could be really nice. You can I made the lines thicker where you can see some of the layering, and it should represent different or separate mushrooms, basically, like you can see here in the reference. I think that's cooler than doing just one mushroom. I found foam. And I got some tools for sculpting, so I think we can start with that. Okay, the foam base is now done. It's very simple because it doesn't need to have a lot of detail. We will do all of the details with the clay. But I don't have a lot of clay, so it's already following the base shape. I'll just have to glue it together. Oh, hi there! I'm back, and I brought with me one dried cluster of mushrooms. What I want to do now is sand it down a little bit, make it all smooth, and then we are ready for molding. Now that the sculpt has been cleaned, it's time to make a mold. And I have something for the mold base. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is exciting. Get the form, and then I'm planning to build something around it, and we can fill that with silicone. I now made the form for the mold. I used some cardboard to make it smaller so I don't waste a lot of silicone. And then I used a hot glue gun to hopefully make it watertight. And then the next step is to put the sculpt inside. I will probably use some hot glue gun to glue it to the bottom. And then I will fill it up with silicone. I came to the conclusion that I didn't buy any mold release, but I read online that you can use coconut oil. So let's give that a try. It feels very weird to rub this thing in coconut oil, but at least it smells very nice. The silicone that I'm using is this one. I bought it from Amazon. It's a 1-to-1 mix. If it's not enough, then I don't know what to do. I need to redo it probably. So let's mix this. I have a small plastic container. I think next time I should buy one of those plastic buckets. And then I have chopsticks for mixing. So I poured the silicone into the mold and it was definitely not enough. But what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna fill the rest up with sand and then I'll put some wood on top, and then hopefully the sand and the silicone will help everything keep its shape so that I can pour the concrete in. It's all filled with sand now, it's very tightly packed. Let's put some wood on top so that the sand actually stays inside of the form. Then we can flip it around and we can see if I can take the shape out. Because I don't even know if the coconut oil worked, right? Let's clean up a little bit first. Okay, I cleaned, as in put everything on the floor to deal with it later. And I found some scrap wood. I think that's actually smarter. Very nice and soft padding on the back. I'll screw these on top and then we can take the bottom side off. I think I might have to completely destroy this. This is gonna take forever. Turns out coconut oil didn't really work for this, and I'm just scraping out all the foam, and I think the clay is gonna be even more tricky to get out. So I'm just gonna give you a time lapse of me completely struggling getting this mold clean. So let's do that. After some work, I finally got everything out of the mold and I think it's looking great. Have a look at this. You can see it has all the little details in there. I cleaned it up and now I can rub it in with coconut oil. And I actually think that the coconut oil kind of did save me, because all the parts where I didn't put any coconut oil and the silicone got really stuck to it. So I'm sorry, coconut oil, for judging you too quickly. I hope you can forgive me, and I will now use you again to rub in the entire mold. Okay, so we got one out of the mold. I think it looks really good. It has all the details that I wanted. I will show you the final details later when I reveal the final result. But now it's time to paint them. I think the camera turned off during painting. I think I had an empty battery. So here is a little preview for you to make up for that. There you go. That's how you get to see. Alright, that's it for this video. Obviously some things didn't go according to plan, but I managed to find a workaround and I'm very happy with the end result. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I have a very small goal of reaching 100 subscribers. I think that will be great. And let me know what you think. Leave a like, leave a comment. And without further ado, here's the final result.